The techniques you've learned so far can also be applied to type, or at least they can if you know what you're doing. So in this case, the logo is made from letters, not basic shapes, although there is a basic shape in there somewhere and it's using some of the techniques you've seen before. So again, pause if you want to have a think about that before we carry on. So the type tool, you simply choose it and click once. I'm going to type 2 uppercase H's and then carefully drag back over it to select the text and choose a suitable font. Now I don't know what font this was originally created in, but I'm going to use something like Arial Black. That should do pretty well. I'm going to choose, there we go, that should be fine, that sort of size. So I've got my letters, but if I was to try and use Shape Builder on those letters, it's not going to work. The reason for that is that if we look at the finished one, you can see, at least you would see if I turn the bounding box off, all the anchor points. Here, there's only one anchor point, which means this is the kind of type object. It's an object defined by the typeface. We need to get inside that. The way we do that is that we click on there and we choose Type, Create, Outlines. And now it's as if you just made that by hand with the anchor points. So now we can use the rectangle tool. And then I would use the bounding box here because I'm able to rotate that. And also if I need to scale it or move it, I can do that at the same time. So this isn't exactly the same as that one, or indeed the original, but you get the idea, I hope. So I select 2 objects, the type and the rectangle, and again, delete the bits I don't want. So Alt, drag through. And then finally, to move these closer together, that's more challenging because these are grouped. Now we haven't asked it to be grouped, you might think, but when you use Shape Builder, it's one of many examples in Illustrator where it actually wants to turn things into a group for you. So a way to get around that is if you double click on the object and then click again, you get into so-called group isolation mode. Oops. And you might notice the rest of the screen has gone a bit dimmer. So while I'm in that mode, I can play around with that. And then when I press the escape key, top left of the keyboard, I'm back out again and it's still grouped. So there you go. There's a handful of fantastic logos and some really good techniques. So do keep going on your own, but if you're interested in learning an awful lot more, do think about signing up for my masterclasses. There'll be a special offer. Look at the Designtuitive website and you will get all the information you need on that. So in the meantime, best of luck with this, and I hope to see you on another one shortly. Farewell.